Hello, it's Nemesis Nick here. I'm a keen fan of the Eurovision Song Contest. It's time to talk Eurovision. This video is about Czech Republic, which as of this year is known as Czechia in the Eurovision Song Contest 2023. The Czech national final, ESCZ 2023, took place on the 30th of January 2023, with the winner being announced on the 7th of February 2023. 5 songs took part. The winner was My Sister's Crown by Vesna. Now, I didn't try watching ESCZ 2023 main show or winner announcement show live online from the UK, if that was even possible, and I've not tried to watch ESCZ 2023 on demand online since. I've not even tried watching any of the ESCZ 2023 songs other than the winner as standalone videos online. As a result, I don't know whether or not my desired song out of the 5 finalists won, and I cannot rank the 5 finalist songs on my Eurovision scoreboard. For the rest of this video, I'll focus on the winning song, which will now represent Czechia in the Eurovision Song Contest 2023, that being My Sister's Crown by Vesna. According to the Eurovision Song Contest website, Vesna is an all-female band led by acclaimed singer and songwriter Patricia, I'm not sure what her first name is, how you pronounce her first name. Yes, I'll assume it's Patricia Cannock. According to Wikipedia, in an interview with ESC Bubble, 2 members of the band reported that Patricia wanted to share a story of sisterhood and as a protest against gender inequality, saying that you can have support from other people, and on the subject of equality, it's not just between women, but everyone. The first time I played the official preview video of My Sister's Crown, which is accessible through the Eurovision website, I was somewhat confused as to what language the song is in, because I noticed parts that seemed to be in some foreign language and some parts in English. Anyway, according to the Eurovision website, the lyrics in the official preview video are in English, Czech, Ukrainian and Bulgarian. Presumably they're certainly being adventurous putting 4 languages in one song, but it's ironic that they're including Bulgarian in the song, considering that Bulgaria isn't taking part in the Eurovision Song Contest this year. As a result, Bulgaria cannot vote as itself this year, and it's currently unclear whether or not residents of Bulgaria will be able to vote as part of the rest of the world. Although the preview video is in all those 4 languages, it doesn't necessarily mean to say they'll sing in all those languages at Eurovision, but for the purposes of preview video, let's assume they will sing it exactly as it is in the preview video. The first part of the song is in Czech. The English translation of this part is as follows: My sister won't stand in the corner, nor will she listen to you. My sister, wild at heart, will never let you tie her down. My sister won't stand in the corner, nor will she listen to you. No, notice the last pair of lines is the same as the first pair. This opening section sounds quite unusual. I think it sounds a bit rather Eastern style. But there is a noticeable beat within this section. Funnily enough, the opening section reminds me of France's entry last year, Foulon. The next few sections are in English. My Sister's Crown, don't take it down, don't take it down. Nobody has right to do it. She's beautiful and capable. She is her own queen. and she will prove it. You can take your hands back. No one wants more boys dead. We're not your dolls, we're not your dolls. Life's not a money bag. Blood's on your God's head. You can't steal our souls. You can't steal our souls. These sections are in a noticeably different style to the opening section. In fact, these sections are made up of quite short lines and they're all sung quite rapidly. There is a notable beat through these sections and a rather eerie, spooky sound at times. I'm not sure what the significance of that is. Next, there's a short section in Ukrainian. I hope I can say this correctly. Sistra krasiva, oi silna, choroba jedina, korona twoja. The English translation of this is, my beautiful sister, you are so strong, brave and the only one, the crown is yours. There are two instances of this four-line section, one after another. I quite like this section and there is a noticeable beat. The next two lines are, my sister's crown, don't take it down. The next section of the song is in Bulgarian. In English, this means, give me your hand, don't be afraid, come swim with your sisters, there's no place for hate in our sea. God forbid, don't be sad, hop trot, these girls ain't here for you non-stop. Remember, we're sisters till the end. This is in a different style. Again, it's difficult to tell whether they're singing or rapping in this section. To me, it sounds like half singing, half rapping. Anyway, they get through this section quite quickly. Presumably, they've included what's sort of like rap because Kalush Orchestra included rap in their song last year and they managed to win. But beware, Malik Harris had rap in his song and finished last. The next two sections are in English. As follows. You can take your hands back. No one wants more boys dead. We're not your dolls, we're not your dolls. Life's not a money bag. Blood's on your God's head. You can't steal our souls. You can't steal our souls. Basically, these are the same as two sections that appeared earlier. Next up next we got the Ukrainian section that appeared earlier twice over. It's Sestro krasiva, oiti silna, choroba jedina, korona twoja. And then this pair of lines twice over, my sister's crown, don't take it down. Three more English lines as follows and next. All the sisters of the world come together with a prayer, choose love over power. Those three lines seem to be sung at a slower pace and it sounds a bit echoey. If there's a bridge in this song, I would say this must be it, those three lines. Finally, the Ukrainian section is sung 6 times over to draw the song to a close again. Sistro krasiva, oita silna, choroba jedina, korona twoja. That many of the instances of this 4-line block is a bit repetitive, but thankfully I've noticed they vary the style slightly between pairs of instances of that block. The song ends with a Czech line which translates as, in our hearts we're with you, followed by the English line, we stand for you. All in all, a rather unusual song from Czechia, or Czech Republic if you prefer. It's not the usual verse, chorus, bridge, chorus structure. In fact, it's difficult to say exactly what the different sections in noticeably different styles are. That's why I've described it as I have, as I've been going along. I've not really been able to pick out exactly what's what. That said, The Ukrainian section starting Sestro Krasiva could perhaps be said to be the chorus due to a number of times it is sung. Vesna are certainly being creative and adventurous bringing this to the Eurovision Song Contest. The trouble is, how well will this fare among viewers in other countries and Czechia who will be voting for this? Will people be confused by the mixture of styles? Undeniably, having 4 languages and this many styles adds variety to a song, and in the right situations, variety is the spice of life. But is this much variation too much for one Eurovision song? Some might see this as overcrowded with styles. Will people understand what this song is about? There are plenty of references to sisters in the lyrics, in the different languages, but I'm mystified as to how any of the lyrics in the English sections and the English translations of the parts in other languages are a protest against gender inequality. Of course, the staging will play an important part in the success or failure of this song, and it will be interesting to see how this is staged at Eurovision. Whilst preparing this script, I have found the ESCZ 2023 performance of My Sister's Crown on YouTube. That included a member of the group on the electronic keyboard and another member on the drum kit. Patricia and 2 other members of the group did various movements on stage, and green lighting featured in that performance. I noticed there were some flashing lights at times as well. Perhaps it will be a similar setup at the Liverpool arena. Alternatively, Vesna may go for something substantially different to be more suitable for an arena that size. At Eurovision, Czechia will be song number 13 in the first semi-final on 9th of May 2023. Time will tell whether or not Czechia will qualify to the grand final. According to Eurovision World, Czechia is currently 5th in the bookies' odds for qualifying from the first semi-final to the grand final. But what do the bookies know? The quality of the live performance on the night, along with the staging, could make a critical difference between qualifying and not qualifying. Bear in mind, the semi-finals this year are decided by televoting only. Although juries vote in the semi-finals, their points will only be used in the semi-finals if a country is unable to provide a valid televote result. I won't be able to vote that evening as the United Kingdom doesn't vote in the first semi-final. Good luck to Vesna in the Eurovision Song Contest 2023 first semi-final and in the grand final if they get there. So you've heard my views on My Sister's Crown, but what do you think of this song? Well, for those of you who watched ESCZ 2023, do you think the best song won, or would you have preferred a different winner out of the 5 competing songs? Whether you watched ESCZ 2023 or not, do you think My Sister's Crown stands a good chance of qualifying to the Eurovision Song Contest 2023 grand final and doing well once there? Or do you think it will be eliminated in the semi-final? Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you liked this video, remember to hit the like button, and if you're liking all my Eurovision videos, remember to subscribe to my channel. In the meantime, I may look like I'm listening, but I'm thinking about roller coasters. Goodbye, d'abord, au revoir, auf Wiedersehen, adios, arrivederci, do widzenia, do popatrzenia, ahoy!